All right, let's see. I haven't done this in so long that let me know if you can hear me. I know we got a couple people in the chat. This music's like, I don't remember this music being so loud. Let me pause the music. Let me regroup here. Yeah, we're live, I guess. Checking on my phone. I guess we're live here. So yeah, we're gonna go quick here. Not expecting a ton of people. This was kind of a surprise drop. Kind of think of it like, you know how like sometimes Drake will drop an album on Spotify, like just out of nowhere. Like you didn't even know he was working on an album, and all of a sudden he's got 3 albums out. You know, Beyonce's done it. I was thinking, hey, why not? You know, Avengers Doomsday kind of did it today. And I said, hey, that sounds like a good idea. Let's just do a surprise drop stream on a Monday night. Let's just do it. Let's just talk about it. So I got this, I got a little setup here. I just decided to throw it all together so we can chat about all these announcements. Because I was going to make some videos, but I was like, you know what? There's just too many. There's too many videos. There's too much editing to do. Let's jump on some live here. So again, I think we're going to go like try to do an hour here. So we're going to go to a lot of different things. We'll probably stay on some other things more than others. I'm a little nervous because it's been so long since I've done this. I even have the old logo like on the intro. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Let's get right to the comments. We got 4, and I'm happy that we even have anybody. So I'm truly grateful. Let's see what we got here. We got optimal levels. I'm so nervous, guys. Hold on, guys. All right, hold on. It's okay. Just a little nervous, man. The bright lights are on. But I'm back, I guess. I'm back on the live streams. Again, it's been so long that I didn't even have my, I had to update my payment plan on the, like I had to add like my new, like I had to redo my subscription basically to my, service that I use. So it's been a while, but luckily it looks like we're going. Let me know in the comments below if my sound is good. If you're just jumping in, we got 6 in the chat. First off, thanks for being here. Second off, this is a surprise drop. I'm going to keep making the joke. I've seen Beyonce do it. I've seen Drake do it. Avengers Doomsday did it today, and it felt right. I said, you know what? Let's just talk about some new announcements and stuff. So here we are. Let me know if the sound is good. But Steve, thanks so much for being here, man. Truly appreciate seeing you here. We also got Mike L in the building. Levels so optimal. Thank you guys so much for being here. It really means the world to me for the support. I was worried that I was going to go live and there was going to be nobody, so I'm truly grateful for everybody that shows up tonight. If you catch this on the replay, just know I'm grateful that you watch the replay as well. And let me just check, make sure the just let me know if the volume is good. Let me know if I sound okay. Again, got a little bit different of a setup here than I did. I mean, it's been like over a year. It's been like over a year since I've streamed. Like when I was setting this all up, it shows you like your last stream, and it was in March of 2025. That's crazy to me. But we're back, and Mike and Steve are talking in the chat. We got DeGito in the building. What is up, DeGito? Good to see you, man. He says, hey, what's up? It's been a while. Dude, so happy to see you, man. So happy to see DeGito in the chat. Thank you so much for being here, dude. Really appreciate it. We got OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars 7096. What is up, dude? I love this profile picture. Love this username, man. It's been a while. He says, power levels optimal. All speeds available through Transwarp Drive. What is up, man? Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate the comment. Really appreciate that you're here. DeGito telling me to keep calm. Yeah, dude, I'm good now. The first few minutes were a little nerve-wracking because it's like when you haven't streamed in a while, man, it's like it's a weird thing. Like I'm pretty comfortable talking on camera at this point. I made a ton of videos, but once you stop streaming, it's like a muscle like you haven't used in a while. You know, it's like, you know, I used to play a lot of basketball, and those first few shots when you're throwing them up in the gym, it doesn't feel right. But after about the 10th or 12th shot, you kind of get your rhythm back. That's kind of how it feels right now. But really appreciate it, DeGito. And yeah, so definitely if you're jumping in the chat, definitely let me know you're here. I'd love to kind of just say what's up to everybody. We're going to go like about an hour here. We're going to talk about some figures. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be that Seamless Hulk, which I cannot wait to talk about that one. And we're just going to talk about a few figures here, and we're going to also talk about the Avengers Doomsday trailer a little bit. So whatever y'all want to talk about first, let me know. We're going to kick it off with the Hulk, but we're going to go based on the chat. So let me know in the chat like what figure you want to talk about. I definitely want to prioritize like the ones that whoever's here, we're going to talk about those. I'll probably hint on a few of them just a little bit. Everything that's on the thumbnail we'll talk about, but there's a few that I'm more excited about than the others. Obviously, I'm super hyped for this Seamless Hulk. So let's just jump into it if that's okay with everybody. And let me make sure I know how to do this part. Hold on one second here. Let me see. We're going to do this. Boom. Are we good here? Let me check my phone. Make sure that everything looks good. And everything seems like it looks good. So we're ready to go. So we got this Seamless Hulk for Spider-Man Brand New Day. I made a video predicting what figures we're going to get for Spider-Man Brand New Day. And we're going to get to this in a little bit, but I'm a little pissed off that we're getting a Punisher figure that's not Brand New Day. It's just Punisher, because technically I got that one wrong because that was one of my predictions. But if it's okay with y'all, I'm still going to take credit for it. But we have this Seamless Hulk here, and we're going to go through the photos. And while we're going through the photos, just let me know in the comments below if you're picking this one up. I've been waiting patiently on a Hulk. It's no secret. I know we haven't talked in a while on stream, but it's no secret that I have desperately wanted to have the OG Avengers from the 2012 movie Avengers. And we've gotten the Age of Ultron announcement of Thor. We've now got this Spider-Man Brand New Day Hulk. This will be okay with me. Again, could I definitely see them doing a 2012 Avengers Hulk or Age of Ultron Hulk after this? 100%. 100%. They got the new mold. They got everything going. But this to me is like one that I'm definitely going to be adding to the collection. And I'm super, I'm a lot more selective now than I used to be. So for me to say that is kind of big. But I've been waiting to get a Hulk for a long time. And so this is a character I really, really want to add. And I'm super hyped for it. And I think he looks great. I really think he looks great. I really like the character design here. I really like the way he looks. I mean, let's talk about the Seamless. We already know that that's going to be the big discussion point there. I think that he just looks really good, and he reminds me of that beastly looking Hulk from the 2012 Avengers or from Age of Ultron. And that's what I've been waiting to see from the Hulk. Like the Endgame Hulk just didn't do it for me. I didn't really care personally for what they did with Smart Hulk in those movies. That's just my opinion. But I'm liking a return to this type of Hulk here. And I think it looks really good. He's not as massive as maybe he was in the 2012 Hulk movie, the 2012 Avengers movie with Hulk. But I'm telling you, this looks really good. The trap muscles look great. I love the head sculpt. The head sculpt looks phenomenal. I really actually like the hair quite a bit. And I'm just excited to see some more Hulk, man. Finally, I just hope they continue to give us more Hulk and like actual Hulk that I enjoy. Again, no disrespect if you love Smart Hulk, but that's just not my thing. And I really felt like they did Hulk dirty in the past few movies. So I'm really hoping that in Brand New Day he brings the heat, man. But this figure looks amazing to me. I'm really excited about this figure. Let's check in with the comments here. We got Honest Hansel in the building here. We got Honest Hansel. Why am I saying Honest Hansel? Why was I saying it like that? I was actually pronouncing the H. Hansel, it is Honest Hansel, right? I feel like I can't talk. Wait for the comic Hulk. It'll be sick. I definitely could. Now, look, here's the thing. I don't really pre-order that much anymore. Sometimes I have to pre-order if it's like something I think is going to like potentially sell out or like it's really limited. I'm not even saying I'm going to necessarily pre-order this. I mean, if it starts getting low, I might think about it. But I definitely am going to wait to see. I mean, I really just want the 2012 Avengers Hulk. And again, I know Age of Ultron Hulk's badass too. I love that version of the Hulk. But I got to have the 2012 Avengers Hulk, man. That's what I want. I want all the OG Avengers from 2012. And so I don't know if I'm ever going to get them, but that's what I'm patiently waiting on. But thank you so much for being here, Hansel. Really appreciate you being in the chat, man. And thank you for the comment. Mike L said, let's talk about the Seamless, baby. Let's talk about it. I think the Seamless is incredible. I know a lot of people have been waiting on this. I have as well. And I'm not somebody that like with the Hulk figures, obviously, I mean, when you talk about realism, I mean, Hulk, the character in and of itself kind of lends itself to like CGI heavy and stuff like that. But I can't help it, man, that I'm not somebody who's going to really pose the Hulk too crazy. So for me to get the Seamless, to get that just a little bit of more realism for this type of character is really cool to me. And so I'm really hyped for this. And I'm really hyped for this movie too. I must say, I know Marvel. We're going to talk about the Doomsday trailer here in a little bit. I got a lot to say about that. Actually, I have a lot to say about it. Anyway, Brand New Day, I think, has the potential to be really, really good. I really do. I love every trailer I've seen for it. Sometimes you just get a feel for it, and I get a really good feel for this movie. And I'm not saying it's going to reach the heights of other movies, but I think it has the potential to be the best MCU, again, since Tom Holland took over, Spider-Man movie that we've had so far. I really do believe that. And I'm really excited for it. And so I'm really pumped for this Hulk. And I know you said, let's talk about the Seamless, and now I'm talking about other things. But that's just how it goes on these streams, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Seamless all day. I think he looks incredible. Digito says, I don't, let me show his comment here. Digito says, I don't have a Hulk. I was waiting to see what this one was going to be. It looks awesome, but this guy is huge. I'm on the fence. Yeah, I just, this is a character for me personally, Digito, that like, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but all I want, there's a few things, again, I just want to put this out there. I'm so selective now. I'm really, it takes a lot for me to say like I'm for sure getting this. So I'm going to scale back a little bit. I definitely want to kind of wait and see how this looks when it comes out. I definitely want to see if we get another version of the Hulk, like later on, like maybe since they already got the mold, they give us again, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but 2012 Hulk, man, I just want that so badly. But this is the best Hulk that I've seen since I've been collecting, and it's not even close. I thought the Red Hulk looked good. Thunderbolt Ross's Hulk from Brave New World. This just is just on a different level. And I've seen the other Hulks. I've actually almost bought backwards before. This to me looks incredible. I'm totally with you though. Think about the space. You got to think about the display. I obviously don't even have a display behind me no more. So where am I going to put it? Maybe I'll just put them right here beside me. I don't know. But yeah, Digito, I hear you on this, man. This is kind of my thought process with a lot of figures now is like, it looks great, but do I have the space for it? Or does it fit in what I want to do? So definitely hear you on that, man. Mike L says a hair compliment from you goes a long way. This Hulk hair and sculpt is the shiz. Yeah, and let's keep looking at it, Mike. Let's keep looking at it if you're okay with that, man. Mike, are you okay with it? Okay. Yeah, he's okay with it. So the hair to me looks really, really good. And all we're going to, the seamless is the thing. Like, that's the thing. And this is what I've kind of been wanting to see from Hot Toys lately is like some innovation, like some different, not saying that they're the first people to ever do seamless, but like to get the seamless arms with Hulk to me is a huge deal. We'll see how it holds up over time. But again, I'm not going to be doing any crazy poses with mine personally, but like, without just sounding redundant and just talking about the seamless all the time, I think the body looks great. We get like the actual chest hair to me looks pretty good as well. This is just a Hulk, man. I mean, this is like you got to get a couple things right when you make a Hulk figure. You got to get the body right, and you got to get the screaming face right. And in my opinion, you got to get the chest hair right, man. I mean, that's just me. You got to get the chest hair right with the Hulk. I've been saying it for years. But yeah, this just looks amazing. Right here's my favorite picture I think that we've seen so far. This looks fantastic to me. Man. I love it. I'm excited for it. I can't wait for this movie. Man. When you don't get Marvel in a year, it's like, and you're getting Spider-Man. I mean, it's not like we're just getting a Marvel movie. We're getting Spider-Man. We're going into Doomsday. Again, we're going to talk about the trailer. We're going to talk about the Doomsday trailer in a little bit. But I'm excited for this movie, man. I'm excited. We got SG Collectibles in the building. He says, hey, how you figure missed those casual Fridays? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I missed the casual Fridays too. I'm hoping to get back streaming more often. If you noticed on the thumbnail, we got optimal levels here. That's because sometimes with casual Friday, like sometimes I can't stream on Friday night. But I miss the casual Fridays, man. There's something about the vibe of a casual Friday. I just miss being in the chat talking with you guys, man. I just miss being in the chat talking with you guys. And I wasn't even going to go live. I almost talked myself out of going live because I had to set all this up. And I was like, man, I don't know. It's been so long, dude. Like, nobody's going to be there. Nobody's coming, And then I was like, well, wait a minute. We got Alien Queen. We got a new John Barnthal Punisher. We got Hulk with artisan chest hair. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think that's accurate, but it's just cool to be back, man. And we have 11 in the chat right now. So again, if y'all could hit that thumbs up button for me, that'd be great, man. I really appreciate it. Again, we're only going to go about an hour, so we're going to go fast. And I'm already seeing that we're going to go over an hour because I'm already talking about the Hulk for 20 minutes. But this was the figure that I was really looking forward to talking about. Well, and that Alien Queen. Let's be honest. Can't wait to talk about that and that Avengers Doomsday trailer. But SG Collectibles, super, super grateful that you're here, man. Thank you so much for being here. And he's also excited about this Hulk. SG, I knew you would be because you got an eye for quality, man. You got an eye for quality, and I knew you'd be into this. And Mike L says casuals were the best. I appreciate it, man. I'm hoping I can bring the same vibe on some of these other ones. I'm hoping that I don't even want to say that Optimal Levels is the new show name because I don't even know how often I'm going to stream. But I just had to stream today. And I think I'm going to take it on a stream-by-stream basis. But, we'll see. I mean, I definitely enjoy it. It's definitely fun. I definitely miss it as well. And I really appreciate you guys being... and I really do appreciate this. It does mean the world to me, man. I don't mean to be making too many jokes. I loved Casual Fridays. I loved the vibe we created. And I love the memories. And I'm actually being serious. I was about to make another joke there, but that's just because I make jokes because I don't want to show that it's like I'm hurt. I'm hurt that we don't do as many Casual Fridays. Anyway, and we got MB Dyson in the building. We got MB Dyson saying how ya figure back in action. That's right, man. That could be on the poster. If Optimal Levels was a movie, this would be the tagline in the poster, back in action. But MB Dyson, always grateful when you're in the chat, man. Super, super grateful that you're here and making a comment. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you're excited about this Hulk, MB Dyson. But thank you so much, man. DeGito says, you're not wrong to think that way about getting the OG Avengers Hulk. They're going to reuse this figure body. Hot Toys is going to Hot Toy. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason I'm not saying, like, I'm for sure going to pre-order this. But, I do want a Hulk, and this is the best Hulk that I've seen so far, personally, since I've been collecting. What else do we got here? We got Big Rib in the building. He says, what's up, Justin? Bring back Optimal Levels. Big Rib, that's what we're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do that. And I appreciate it, man. Again, forgive me if I go through the comments a little fast. I got about an hour that I can stream here, and we're already 20 minutes in, and we're still on the first topic of the night. So if you remember Casual Fridays, I used to say, hey, we're going to stream for a couple hours, and it'd be 7 hours later. But yeah, we're going to try to get to, I'm not going to talk about the other figures quite as much. I'm going to talk about Alien Queen quite a bit. I'm going to talk about that Punisher. Luna Snow looks cool. I mean, we're going to talk about all of them, but this was one that I really wanted to discuss. And then Big Rib's already saying, hey, Hulk, Punisher, Queen Bee are coming home. He's already made his list, and he's checking it twice. And he's going to get these figures. That's what Big Rib just told us. So I think those are great. I think that's great, man. I think that's great. What do we got here? I don't even have any music playing, but go ahead and cut it. This is a super close zoom in. Look in my eyes, man. Look at this. Oh, I don't even have the comment up, Big Rib. I'm grateful for your comment as well. But look at this. Look what we got here. We're going zoomed in so you can see my eyes. Sorry. It says, welcome back. Please stay. $1.99 super chat. Let's go. My buddy Steve here. Really, really appreciative of I can't talk, man. I've messed up on so many words. First game back. It's kind of like when not comparing myself to Michael Jordan, but I wonder what Michael Jordan went through that first game he came back when he was number 45 there for a while. It's kind of how it feels. Kind of like I'm wearing a number 45 jersey. People know me from the Casual Friday live stream. Now I'm doing Optimal Levels here. Not comparing whatsoever to Jordan, of course, but I'm just saying, I wonder if that was weird for a couple of games. You know what I mean? And eventually he went back to number 23. Anyway, where am I going with this? Listen, $1.99 super chat, man. I'm truly grateful for this, Steve. Thank you so much. When he says, welcome back, please stay. You know what? For you, Steve, I will. I'll stay for at least 40 more minutes. and then I'll reevaluate, you know. But I'm really grateful, man. We've had 10 in the chat pretty much the whole night, so I'm really grateful that you're here. And again, without sounding redundant, hit that thumbs up button if you wouldn't mind. But dude, thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat, man. Truly grateful for this, Steve. Thank you so much, man. And he says super close for the super chat, baby. Bring it in. That's what I'm talking about, man. We like to get zoomed in here. We zoom it in. But yeah, I think we've talked about the Hulk. We got some other figures to talk about. So if y'all are cool with it, if anybody wants to say anything about the Hulk, let me know. But I can just tell you that I am on like I'm on like a 80% sure that I'm going to get this figure. The only reason I'm not 100% is because I'm waiting. I really just want the one Hulk. I'm going to be honest with you. Hulk's a character that I love, but I feel like if I could get my 2012 Hulk, that's all I need. That's all I need. So, so let's jump on to the next one here. I think I got this. Let's jump out of this and let's go up to this guy right here. We're going to talk about the Punisher. We're going to talk about the Punisher, man. We got John Bernthal. I've been seeing John Bernthal everywhere. John Bernthal was just in the Odyssey. He's now, or he was just, before that, he was in Punisher One Last Kill. Now we got a Punisher figure that's for the Punisher. Not Spider-Man Brand New Day, even though this looks very, very Brand New Day-ish to me. So again, this could be a situation to where what's really interesting about this, and I'd have to do some research on this, but I don't know if we're getting a lot of Punisher with Brand New Day. And I had somebody comment. I don't want to take credit for this, but they commented on one of my posts because I was predicting the Spider-Man Brand New Day line, and I talked about the Punisher. And forgive me if you're in the chat and I don't remember that it was you, but somebody had a like extremely smart comment that I didn't think about. Was that with the Spider-Man Brand New Day licensed stuff, they might not be putting Punisher in there just because, you know, it's like guns and like, you know, violence, and he's, you know, basically he's like in rated R stuff, and they might not want to have that with the Spider-Man stuff, you know, like the Lego and all that stuff. I don't know. I haven't done enough research to see if he's featured in a lot of these like Hasbro or Lego or anything like that. So the only thing I can think is that that's why he's not licensed under Spider-Man Brand New Day, which again, I don't, you know, again, that's just speculation, but that comment really, really brought up a good point. That's why I'm thinking like maybe that's why he's labeled as the Punisher on this. And so we keep looking at this. I'm just going to tell you, man, like this is a great head sculpt to me. I think this figure looks phenomenal. I really do. I think this looks great. I've been waiting for the Punisher. I've been waiting for the Bernthal Punisher, man. And I think this HUD sculpt is just insanely good. I personally do. I think it looks great. I think the hair sculpt looks good. I don't know how you can fight like this. How do you fight like this? Does anybody know? How do you fight? How do you dual wield this? So I'm actually asking. Could somebody in the comments let me know? How do you, dude's got what looks to be like a rocket launcher in the left arm, and then it looks like John Wick's rifle in the right arm. How are you fighting like this, Punisher? This is crazy to me. Is anybody gonna have this displayed like this? I'm personally not. But this is still a cool picture, I guess. But this is all I can think about is like, how is he fighting like this? How is he fighting like this, man? I don't know. Let's move on. This looks great to me. I think he looks amazing. I'm pumped about this figure, man. I love John Bernthal's Punisher. I think the Punisher series was great. I love, anytime he shows up in Daredevil, it's great too. So, I mean, I just think this is a character that I desperately want. And again, I'm not going to say it's a for sure thing because I'd never say that anymore because you just never know what else is going to come out and like all this stuff. But as of right now, I can say that like I'm at like an 85% here that I'm going to eventually pick this up because again, this is a character I really want in the collection. I just need the one Punisher, and this to me looks so good that I'd be happy with this one. I really think that this looks really, really good. And every once in a while I'll see the sculpt and I see a little bit that I would maybe change, but overall I see Bernthal big time in here. And then here he is with this rocket launcher thing again. I don't even know if this is a rocket launcher, but it's something. But yeah, I think this looks great. I mean, that's just me. I think it looks great, and I think it's you know, I see Bernthal all the way personally. And DeGito says agreed. The head sculpt is amazing, but I don't know if I need it. And DeGito, that's where I'm at in my collecting journey as well. I don't really know what I need. I don't think I need any of it. Let's be honest. There's stuff that I desperately want. There's stuff there's stuff that I'm gonna add to the collection. Don't get me wrong. But I'm the same way. It's like it's really got to be something right now to where like I feel really good about it, and something that's going to have some staying power for a little bit. Something that's we're going to talk about it next. That Alien Queen is something that I feel like you better get that now. You know what I mean? And we're going to jump into that here in a second. But like we're going to see another Punisher down the line. We're going to see another Bernthal Punisher. But a figure like an Alien Queen or something, man, I feel like those are the type of figures that I'm really looking at right now is like, man, this is something that like, that I better add now. You know what I mean? Because it's just a figure that you just don't see all the time. But Punisher is a character, I love Marvel, and I just, when I got into collecting, it was during Endgame and all that stuff, and I kind of missed the boat on all the original stuff. So, I mean, I feel like I got some catching up to do with my Marvel display, and that's what I'm really trying to focus on right now. But it is tough because there's just so much stuff, and we're not even getting into, like, the Doomsday stuff yet. So, again, man, I don't have a Punisher yet, DeGito. I feel like I do need it, and I feel like him and Hulk are two characters that I really, really want. And so I'm really going to have to think about this. But I will say this. If I am going to pick up a Punisher figure, it's 100% going to be this one. Like, 100%. I personally like this one a lot better than the one from the show or from the One Last Kill. And so, but that's just my opinion. What else we got here? We got Big Rib with the comment saying, I feel like getting both Punishers announced and smashing them together to get the best version of the Punisher. This is a great idea. I don't know if it's financially sound, Big Rib, but it'd make for a great YouTube short. That'd be a great YouTube short, man. I'd watch it. I'd watch it for sure. But yeah, I do agree. I think that there's two great elements of each one, and that if they were combined, it'd be like fantastic. But DeGito says, I'm trying to be patient for surprises and Doomsday announcements. That's me too. I think everybody's kind of holding out to see what we're really going to get for Doomsday, how deep we're going to go on that line. And we're going to talk about that to wrap up. So we're going to talk about the Alien Queen here in a minute, but let's get to this. Let's get to this comment here. SG Collectible says, what is your top 3 pre-orders you have right now, Justin? SG, to be totally transparent with you, man, I don't get near as much stuff as I used to. I don't even pre-order as much stuff as I used to. But to tell you things that, I don't even remember the last thing. I think the last thing I pre-ordered was the Ripley. And even though I wasn't 100% happy with the prototype, it's like, it's Ripley. Like, I needed to have that figure. I know this is going to sound crazy, and I know that, like, I just went on this whole thing about, like, characters that aren't, like, we're going to get this character again with Doomsday, but I'm personally extremely excited for Yelena Belova from Thunderbolts. I was so bummed out that we're not getting a full Thunderbolts line, but I do think that we might get some other Thunderbolts characters with Doomsday. But that's a surprise one I'll throw out there. SG Collectibles, like, I'm really excited to get that figure. I'm really excited for that one, man. So I'm really pumped for Yelena. I'd say the one that I'm probably most hyped right now, Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. I'd say Indiana Jones Temple of Doom is one that I am just cannot wait to get in. Like, that's one that was like, oh, sorry if I made that, I bumped into that. Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, I just cannot wait for. And then to throw it, so I got a Marvel, I got that. Man, I wanted to kind of throw a horror figure in there. We've already talked about Ripley. I don't know, man. That Indiana Jones to me is like the one that I always think about. Like, that I'm just so excited to collect the Temple of Doom Indiana Jones. Like, that's going to be incredible. And then to throw a different one in there, let's go with a Star Wars, and let's go with I don't know, man. I'm pretty pumped to get, like, that's my answer. I don't want to just throw stuff out there just to throw stuff out there, but I mean, I'm excited about a lot of stuff. But the one I can tell you, the one that I'm most excited that I actually legitimately have on pre-order right now would be the Temple of Doom Indiana Jones, just because, like, That's a character that I've really wanted for a long time, and I really it was hard to pass on the Dial of Destiny one, but I'm glad I did because I really wanted one from like the original trilogy of movies. So that's the long answer for your question. I'm so sorry it took that long. I just don't have a lot of pre-orders right now, so I was trying to think of like what I actually had on pre-order. But great question. But yeah, I can't wait for this Punisher. But we got to talk about another one. Again. We're going to speed it up a little bit here. I got about another half hour here probably. Let's see what we got. We're going to skip these. No disrespect if you're into Kamen Riders. We'll talk about this real quick. Luna Snow. Look, I actually play a lot of Marvel Rivals. I actually really like the game. I don't play a lot as Luna Snow. I actually play a ton of support, but I'm playing a lot of like other characters like Invisible Woman. I'm playing a lot of like Rocket. I'm playing a lot of who else do we got on that game? I don't play as much of Gambit as I thought I was going to play, or Deadpool, oddly enough. But I play a ton of Loki on the game. So again, I'm kind of waiting to see those Rivals characters. I just know that this is going to be a line that just goes very deep, and I just cannot start collecting this line whatsoever. I still have so many MCU characters that I want, but this does look really good. I think it's really a smart idea that Hot Toys is doing Marvel Rivals stuff. Super popular game, awesome character designs in this game, great voice acting work, by the way. If you're a fan of voice acting work, the voice actors on Rivals are amazing. What are we doing here, Hot Toys? What are we doing? Oh, we're trying to sell figures. Well, that'll do it right there. These Luna Snow photos right here. But this does look really good. So this is going to be a really cool line for people to collect. I'm just personally passing, but I think it looks really good. And then we got another one like that. So Hot Toys knows what it's doing. They know what they're doing. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this briefly. Just because it was on the thumbnail, but that's kind of where I stand. Is anybody in the comments below like super hyped for the Marvel Rival stuff? Let me know. We got MB Dyson saying, yeah, I need a Red Guardian, but not in the tracksuit he was wearing in the trailer. Yeah, do we like? I liked that post-credit scene. I thought it was really good, actually. But I can't believe we didn't get a Red Guardian. And I'm not saying that that's a character that would like sell out or anything like that, but it is David Harbour. He's coming off of like Stranger Things. I thought for sure we were getting him. My theory is this with the Thunderbolts line. We didn't get the Thunderbolts line because the movie technically underperformed at the box office. I really actually liked Thunderbolts, which is now the new Avengers. We got Yelena. I do think that they probably started making prototypes of Red Guardian and Bucky. And I think we're going to get both those characters with Doomsday. And the reason being is because it's going to be a lot easier for them to sell a Red Guardian and a Bucky. Not that Bucky wouldn't sell, but like Bucky's different than Winter Soldier. Like that's what people I think need to understand. Like a lot of people like to think that it's a for sure sellout figure. The Bucky from the show that's sat for a really long time. Winter Soldier 2.0 limited, so of course that sold out, but I think that would have sold out even if it was like a sculpted version. I don't think there's like a high demand for like. I think people want the Winter Soldier look. That's kind of what I'm getting at. But the Bucky, I think, is a for sure happening in Doomsday. I think that's a figure that they're going to make. They got a new Sebastian Stan head sculpt, and I think that we're going to get Red Guardian as well. That's just my theory. I don't have anything to base it on other than I think they already were making some prototypes for Thunderbolts. And when that movie underperformed, because they threw out that teaser, but when that movie underperformed, they said, you know what? Let's just throw out these other two and let's just put them under the Doomsday banner and they'll probably sell a little bit better. So that's my theory. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's just what I'm guessing. All right, let's go up to, we'll talk a little Death Stranding 2. Again, I'm going quick through these, not because I don't think these look amazing. I'm actually playing Death Stranding 1 right now, believe it or not. I think that this is a phenomenal looking figure. So I don't want to go super fast on this because I don't want to disrespect the amount of work that goes into this. This figure looks absolutely phenomenal. I truly believe that if it looks this good coming out, the actual figure, this is like figure of the year caliber in terms of the prototype. I think this looks sensational. I really, really do. I think that this is a great looking figure. I think if you're a fan of these games, you cannot do much better than this. This is the character from the game. This is Norman Reedus. This is Sam. Like, this looks incredible. And the other one that's up for pre-order looks phenomenal as well, man. I just think it's cool that they're making these figures. A lot of cool accessories, man. I haven't played Death Stranding 2. I'm playing Death Stranding 1 right now. So far, I'm loving the game. But this is something that I'm loving to see is like the video game line that they're doing. And I think this looks phenomenal. I really do. What is this? What? Bro, I didn't know he did this in Death Stranding 2. When does he do this in Death Stranding 2? Has anybody played it? This is incredible. But yeah, this looks phenomenal. I mean, this is how it's going to get displayed. You're going to get the artisan to do this. It's incredible. Again, I'm sure there's a reason for that. I'm sure that something happens in the game. But yeah, I just think this looks phenomenal. This looks out of this world good. This is like a 10 out of 10 prototype. And after I play these games, I'm sure I'm going to love the game. I don't know if I'm going to pick this up or not, but like I'm currently playing the first one, and I'm just telling you, if I'm a huge fan of this game, I'm ecstatic of how good this looks. This looks phenomenal. Definitely let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Yeah, looks great. So let's switch gears. Let's switch gears over to. There's the wait, I was showing the artisan version, right? Oh no, this is the artisan version. Okay, my mistake. So this is the artisan version. Artisan version looks great, but that's just how good the sculpted looks, man. I almost think I prefer the sculpted, oddly enough. I think I prefer the sculpted version, but both look incredible. Death Stranding 2 looks phenomenal, but we got to get to this. We got to get to this right here. We got to get to the Alien Queen, man, from Aliens. They're really doing it big for the 40th anniversary. I know we've had some disagreements on the quality of the head sculpt with Ripley and all that. I totally get that. But this Alien Queen, dude, looks phenomenal. And I cannot believe that we're actually going to be getting an Alien Queen Hot Toys. This is insane. Think about this. You're going to have the Scorch Xenomorph. You're going to have Big Chap. And now you're going to have the Alien Queen and the Alien Warrior. Like, dude, if you're an Aliens fan like I am, this is incredible. This is so cool that we're getting all these characters from this franchise. I hope we get even more. I hope this sells well so we get more from the Aliens franchise. I think it's just there's so much potential with that line. But even if we don't get nothing else, trust me, there's other characters I want for sure, especially from Aliens. But if we don't get nothing else, we got to be happy with this. Like, this is awesome that we're getting the Alien Queen, man. I don't even know. Does somebody know what this is going to retail for? It's got to be expensive. It's got to be up there in price. But, dude, this looks absolutely insane. Look at the size of this thing, dude. Look at the size of this thing compared to the Alien Warrior, compared to Ripley. This is like why you get excited to collect. This is why it's really intoxicating to, like, collect Hot Toys, is when you get something this damn good as a prototype and you get the Alien Queen and you're just like, oh, here's a 40-year-old movie where we're still getting new collectibles for it. Like, that's a great feeling, man. That's awesome, especially if you're somebody who's been waiting for this. The size of this just blows me away. It's so cool. I'm so excited for this, man. And I personally can't wait. Definitely let me know in the comments below. Even if you're checking this out on the replay right now, definitely let me know in the comments below if you're all in on the Alien Queen. I for sure am. 100% all in on the Alien Queen. This is just something that, like, I mean, I'm going to need a bigger display for sure. That's what you're thinking, you know? But yeah, I mean, look, what else is there to be said? This looks phenomenal. Get it? Are we actually going to get it? I'm not sure if we will. If we do, though, that'd be awesome. I'd really be happy about that. And I think we got to talk a little bit about the quarter scale Joker. I've collected just about every single thing that you could collect that they've been releasing for the Dark Knight trilogy. And I just don't do quarter scale. I don't do quarter scale at all. And honestly, I'm kind of getting burnt out on. And again, I love this character, and I love how good it looks, and I totally understand why they keep selling this character. He sells extremely well. I'm not I don't even want to say I'm getting burnt out on it, but I mean, again, this doesn't excite me as much as some of the other ones just because we do get so many Jokers. But I mean, this is a quarter scale. This is an artisan edition. It looks phenomenal. I totally understand if people are picking this up. I'm definitely passing on this. I have the 6 scale version of this character, and I'm very happy with it. And that's the one that I am just him with Bane. You know, eventually, hopefully, I get Scarecrow. That's all I need. I just don't collect quarter scale. So if you're a quarter scale collector, man, I mean, this is cool because this looks like the poster, man. I don't know if y'all remember the posters that came out with the Dark Knight, but this is definitely like an image from the poster. But dude, this looks phenomenal. I mean, there's nothing else to say about it because it just looks great. And we've seen this before. And we know that Hot Toys can make an incredible Heath Ledger Joker from The Dark Knight. And again, man, I'm excited for people who collect quarter scale or maybe don't collect quarter scale, but just love this character so much that they're going to pick up a piece from him. And I'm noticing that Hot Toys is getting more into quarter scale figures. You know, we saw this, we saw the Han Solo get one. So definitely seeing that trend as well. But yeah, this looks awesome. And we've seen them do that before with other characters, but yeah, it just looks phenomenal. I mean, I know I keep saying the same things over and over again, but it's just like that, you know, it looks great. It just looks great. And I think that's the last. Yeah, and then they got the Doomsday here. So they got Doomsday here. They actually got the trailer up. So I can't play this trailer because it'll like. It's weird. Sometimes when and that's going to play the sound. So I can't even watch this. Yeah, so sometimes when I play the sound on these things, it takes it out of the stream on the replay. So I won't play this, but I will say this. So let's just pull up the Hulk picture then while we talk real quick. So I'll make this. We'll close out the stream talking about this. First off, let me know what you thought about the Avengers Doomsday trailer in the comments below. Actually, we can just go full here. We can go full here. So here's the thing. I was a little disappointed in the trailer, if I'm being totally honest with you. I'm still going to go see Doomsday. I mean, I'm still going to go see it. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to be going and seeing Avengers Doomsday. No question. But the trailer just felt kind of off to me. Like there was like something like it felt like they're really trying to recapture Infinity War, like almost shot for shot with how it opens with the villain's voiceover, and then it opens with like some different shots. You got the Dutch angles and like showing different versions of characters. But it just felt underwhelming, man. And I think that, and again, I'm still excited to go see it. It's an Avengers movie. I'm gonna be there. But when you compare it to the movie it's going to be going up against, Dune Part 3, when I watched the Dune Part 3 trailer, like that's goosebump level stuff. I mean, those trailers are out of this world good. And what I'm noticing with the Avengers, and I'm hearing a lot of stuff about the behind the scenes, like, you know, and again, take this with a grain of salt because it's just like, it could just be gossip, but it could be true as well. It's like, you know, there's trouble going on, like with the edit of the movie. They don't really know what the actual movie is. They're trying to throw all this stuff together. And like, that's kind of how I feel about the whole movie. It just feels like they're trying to throw so much together. They're putting the Russos on it. They're getting Robert Downey Jr. in it. They're throwing all these different characters together. And from a figure standpoint, it's going to be cool because these characters are going to look really badass. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Mystique costume, though. That one seems a little off to me. That was the part of the trailer. I actually love that part of the trailer, by the way, where she goes into Yelena Belova, and it's like the two Yelenas fighting. I think the new Yelena is going to look great. I actually like the longer hair that she has in this, so I'm definitely going to be hoping for a new Yelena figure as well, even though I'm getting the Thunderbolts one. You got the Fantastic Four. They each have jackets now. Are we going to get more Fantastic Four? I mean, it wouldn't shock me this time with jackets. It'd be a quick way for them to make more money, you know, for Hot Toys. We're going to get multiple Doom figures. We're going to get Thor. We're going to get Captain America, both Captain Americas, Steve Rogers, you know, in a t-shirt. I'm still hyped for the movie, but the trailer just felt a little underwhelming to me. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the trailer. If you're watching this on the replay, let me know in the comments below what you thought of the trailer. Again, I don't want to be too hard on it, but it just didn't leave me like other Avengers trailers. This was the first time I've ever seen an Avengers trailer where I just wasn't like blown away by it. And it just felt like a lot of this stuff, they're showing all these callback characters and stuff. It just feels like they're really trying so hard just to throw all that stuff out there. And it's like the movie just looks like nobody was ever on set at the same time. It just looks like everybody's just green screened in. And I get it. You know, you got all these actors. I mean, I get it, but it just almost feels like sometimes it's like too big. And it's like sometimes I just wish like I mean that's why I just personally love the 2012 Avengers movie so much. Is it was team up, but like the team was still there was time to for each character to have moments. And this one just feels like it's like, hey, let's put the entire roster on there. Let's bring in the X-Men and stuff. And I know they're probably going to go. A lot of it looks like they're going to go with the Jonathan Hickman run from the Secret Wars run for Jonathan Hickman. So Doom is going to just be out of this world powerful. And there's parts of the trailer I thought were really good. But man, overall, the trailer just kind of felt underwhelming to me. And when you compare it to the Dune 3 trailers, I mean, damn, dude, like those trailers are just absolutely insane. So again, it's going to be very interesting that both movies are coming out at the same time. They're promoting the Infinity Vision stuff. I mean, whatever. But I'm still hyped, but I'm just a little disappointed in the trailer. I'm just kind of shocked that was the trailer that they kind of threw out there. I thought like it just felt like unfinished in ways. And I know they're keeping a lot from us. They're like taking characters out. We've seen them do that with Infinity War and Endgame. There's definitely characters that we're going to get that weren't featured in there. So I don't know, man. But based on what we saw today, I definitely think the Thor figure is going to be incredible. Definitely think we're getting that. Definitely think we're getting multiple Doctor Dooms, which is going to be like what everybody's going to want. It's going to look incredible. And then you kind of get interesting, like you definitely think they're going to go deep with the X-Men stuff. I would think Cyclops for sure. But then it gets tricky. It's like, how many new Avengers are we getting? How many of Sam Wilson's Avengers are we getting? Are we going to get another Sam Wilson? I think we definitely do. I think he's going to be a major role in this. But how much different is it going to be than his look in Brave New World, you know? Are we going to get another Ant-Man? So it's very interesting to see, but I definitely think they held back Gambit, and I definitely think they held back some of the new Avengers like Red Guardian and Bucky to put under the Doomsday banner. So that way it's going to sell a little bit better that it's a part of Doomsday as opposed to if they would. I mean, I think Gambit would have sold under Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know what happened there, but my only guess is they're going to save his figure for Doomsday. But I don't know, man. We'll see. Let's check in with you guys. DeGito says, I'm looking forward to Doomsday. There are a lot of characters, but Infinity War and Endgame could have been a mess too. This looks fun, and if it's not, I'm a Star Wars fan. I've been hurt before. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I don't have this weird pressure on Doomsday either, DeGito. Like, I think this is a great way to look at it. It's like, it's going to be fun. I mean, I'm not... This movie does not have the... Now, for Marvel, it does, because Marvel needs this movie to be successful. But for us as fans, like, I'll just speak for myself. Infinity War and Endgame felt like they had to be incredible. All the build-up, all that, it was a culmination of a bunch of stories. That felt like it had a lot of pressure on it to be great. This one, for me, as a fan, I don't have a lot of, like... There's no pressure on it. Like, I'm just hoping it's a fun time at the movies and it's memorable and it leads into Secret Wars and Secret Wars. Like, I'm hoping Secret Wars is like the big movie that's just out of this world insane. But it's just weird. It's just weird that I don't feel as much excitement for this movie as I did before I saw the trailer. Like, I have less excitement after seeing the trailer. Still super excited, don't get me wrong, but less after seeing the trailer. So that's just where I'm sitting at, DeGito. But all right, we're at 51 minutes. I said I could go an hour. I think we're going to close up here. I really appreciate everybody that's been here. We've had consistently like 5 to 10. At one point, we had like 14 people in the chat. I'm really grateful. This was just kind of a surprise live stream that I wanted to do. Just felt like streaming, just felt like talking about these new announcements, felt like talking about the trailer for Doomsday. Definitely can't wait to see what figures we get from that. I'm just going to tell you, I know I've said it before, but even though I got the Yelena from the Thunderbolts, I really like this look that she's got in the Doomsday. The long hair looks incredible. So that's something I never thought I'd get two of a character, but I mean, it looks great. But I'm hoping we get a lot of other characters as well. And I think there's a lot of hidden characters that we don't know about yet that once the movie's out for a little bit, we might get announcements for. But just really want to get on here and talk with everybody. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Really appreciate it. Don't know how much I'm going to be streaming going forward. I'm going to try to stream more now that I've done it today. I feel like it'd be easier to do the next one just because I've been out for so long not streaming. But really grateful for everybody that tuned in. Really grateful for everybody that left a comment. Thanks again, Steve, for the super chat from earlier. Really appreciate all of you guys. Let me know in the comments if you're watching this on the replay, what figure we talked about today you're most excited about and what you thought about that Avengers Doomsday trailer. Would really like to talk to you guys in the comments about it. And again, once again, thank you everybody that's been in the chat tonight. Really, really grateful for that. Really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, that's all I got. Thank you so much. And I guess we're signing off, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.